Hey guys, it's Bryan Karp, sales giant, and I am so excited. I am here for the 4th annual flagging of Nest Concert in Lake Grove, and I am here to introduce to the world Chris from A Pro Home Inspections. I'm also really excited to let every single one of you guys know that Chris is now our in-house home inspector. So if you guys need home inspections all across Long Island, and I believe even the 5 boroughs, right?
Oh yeah, we'll
even
go.
the 5 boroughs, Chris will go. So Chris, thank you for joining us, and tell everyone a little bit about A Pro. When did it start and how did it evolve to what it is today?
A Pro Home Inspections actually started in 1994. So we started to do it as a side business. And the business grew so much that in 2000, I went full time. And since 2000, that's what we've been doing on Long Island. So we do all our own home inspections. I do all my inspections. You know, we've been at it now, almost 31 years now.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So I feel like you must have inspected every house in Long Island.
Well, not every house, but we've inspected a lot of them. We're over 16,000 houses to this point.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Give me an idea, how did you get into the inspection business? What did you leave? Were you always in like the home services?
So it's interesting. I actually worked for a major building supplier, and my job there was, you know, we had to know everything there was about building in residential, because not only did we supply just product, we would do truss and wall panels. We had a lot of different avenues that we were doing. So we had to not only know about just say product, we had to learn how things worked as per the manufacturer, not per se how it's done on the field. And manufacturers work sometimes a little different. You know, you got to do things a certain way. And then I started doing inspections on the side. I called it beer money. And like I said, over the years, it just took on wheels of its own to where it forced me into full time.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you located? How do people find you? Do you have a phone number, email address? What's the best way to contact you?
Sure. So our company's phone number is 631-868-0499. We have a website, is www.aproinspections.com, and email would be chantis, so chantis @aproinspections.com. And I'm located here in Suffolk, but my office is my truck, and I travel to wherever I need to go.
That's fabulous. Guys, I think one of the big takeaways with Chris is that he's been doing this over 30 years. This is not a fly-by-night shop. Also, 90% of the time, you're going to get Chris out at the inspection. So I think that's a really, really important thing. What he's seen over the last 3 decades in home inspections, I think is superior to anyone else you're going to talk to. Drop me one mistake that people make when they're doing inspections.
When you're looking for an inspector, all right, there's a few things you want to look for real quick. You want to look for experience. That is so important. You know, how long have you been in the business? What type of report are you going to issue me if I'm the client? Is it just a generic checklist, or is it a narrative style? And insurance is a big one. The state of New York only requires us to carry general liability, but I also carry, and you should not hire anybody without it, what they call errors and omissions, E&O insurance. That protects the buyer. If, God forbid, something is missed, there is a insurance policy there to help rectify that issue. So, and then equipment is another big one too. We come to the inspection with infrared camera. We have all meters. You know, I take my clients with me. You want to be there at the inspection. That is so big. You want to learn about the home. You want to learn about the deficiencies, and you want to also know what it would take to correct the deficiencies. Because at the end of the day, everything's going to have a deficiency. You want to know how to fix it.
I love it. Awesome.
So,
Thank you
Bryan,
so much, pal.
Great to meet you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
And what a cause this is for. This is a phenomenal cause.
All for Paws of War, which is the most incredible veterans organization.
Amazing.